This is the entire file?
As far as I know.
You need to find it!
Tonight on G.I.R.M. Last year, they did a massive cleanup. Actually destroyed original documents. Still waiting for that shoe to drop.
Was I wrong to appoint you? I'll give you one last chance. Don't mess it up.
We gotta hang together. By God, we will hang separately.
I need you to find it. Are you the file clerk or not?
National Grid was in the news. Crews had dug up a customer's yard to install a gas line. The customer freaked when she came home to torn up grass and denied having a right-of-way agreement. This happened over the weekend, so I knew my first task Monday morning would be to find that easement. I barely had a chance to get my first cup of coffee when my old friend from Metrotech came down to get it.
Don't drop it!
Never gets old.
I have to have some fun this early.
Very happy I can entertain you. Good weekend?
I guess, with the rain.
Well, better a rainy Saturday than a sunny Monday.
There are sunny Mondays?
That's the rumor. This just isn't gonna be one of them.
Since this was Monday, I should have known I wouldn't find a record of the easement on Versatile. This means that we either never received it, or it was too old to be on the database.
Oh, here it is. Old sod farm right-of-way. 1969.
That's all it says?
Just that it wasn't closed and who worked on it. I'm surprised I found it.
Who handled it?
A guy named Ken Judd.
Not familiar.
Probably left the company by now. Oh, anyway. Should be on the shelf.
The customer's really raising a stink over this one.
Yeah, I know. I saw it on the news this morning.
We're hoping the customer isn't always right.
Please, they never are. Trust me. I worked in retail.
Oh, I know. I shop retail.
This is the entire file?
As far as I know.
This isn't even a signed copy, it's just a draft. Why is the original in here?
I was 2.
Records coordinator?
Yeah, that's information and records coordinator to you. And besides, you're the one who sent the crews out.
You need to find it!
Happy Monday. Oh, hey, you're the auditor.
Yes, I am.
You're not so bad.
What were you expecting?
I don't know, some big guy with a cowboy hat and dark glasses.
The old uniform. Don't worry about it.
Good. Well, I appreciate you not being scary.
No, not a problem. I've had breakfast, so I'm good till at least lunch.
Oh, we better get started.
Okay.
All right.
We were knee-deep in regulatory audits, and nobody looked forward to seeing the auditor. I mean, this guy was okay, but it was still like being pecked to death by ducks.
I haven't looked at this closely since my last colonoscopy.
So what's the big deal?
We don't have any records management policies. Files could be anywhere and everywhere.
I'm more worried about that easement.
Talk to legal?
Talk about a dead end. Everything's either piled in offices or stuck in filing cabinets.
Well, last year, they did a massive cleanup. Actually destroyed original documents. Still waiting for that shoe to drop.
Was the easement in there?
I don't know, maybe. But they did say that they scanned their original contracts on microfilm a while back.
Well, that's something.
Yeah, but you don't destroy originals.
I didn't get that memo either.
Did you check out that Judd guy?
He left the company in '98.
Well, can we call him?
Only if we hold a seance.
Ugh, Well, I don't think Facilities has a Ouija board.
You got a date or something?
Yeah. Well, I wish I could break. Catch up with you later.
When National Grid went global, I had my reservations about the people from across the pond, but they turned out to be pretty easy to work with. Now take Ian, for example. Nice guy and a good boss, but I was about to test the limits of his good nature.
Scott, scanning original documents is inexcusable. Are you not aware of the new policies and procedures?
Actually,
You're a records coordinator. You should be aware of them. Did you not go to the training?
no, I went.
Well, clearly you weren't paying any attention. What were you doing?
I guess I just wasn't paying close enough attention.
Scott, records coordination is important. It's an important role. I thought you understood that. I thought you understand the gravity and effect that doing a good job has. Was I wrong to appoint you?
No. You weren't.
I'll give you one last chance. Don't mess it up.
It's the audit report.
Yeah, you've got your work cut out here.
I'll get on it. Look, Ian. I know I let you down.
It's not just me you let down, it's yourself and the role.
His words really struck a nerve. He was right. I wasn't taking the coordinator job seriously. He'd lost confidence in me, and I took that personally. Whenever I go to Metrotech, I can usually expect a stress-free day. Not today.
I've been looking for you. They're really getting on my back about that easement.
I've checked every place I can think of.
Well, that's not good enough.
You seriously yelling at me?
I don't see this thing turning up anywhere, do you?
You're not the only person I'm helping.
Look, I know you didn't ask for this job, but that's too bad. I need you to find it. Are you the file clerk or not?
Will you come with me, please?
Look, we worked together a lot of years, but that doesn't mean you can walk all over me when you're having a rough day.
You don't know the pressure I'm under.
Oh, please.
There were times I couldn't find a vital document, but you tough it out.
I'm worried about my job.
We're all hanging by a thread right now. We gotta hang together, or by God, we will hang separately.
What was that?
What?
By God, we will hang separately?
You like that?
No, not really.
Got you out of your snit, though.
Sorry I bit your head off.
But just remember, I'm your friend. I'm on your side.
I know. You'll keep looking?
Of course. You know, that quote was by Ben Franklin.
You know the weirdest things.
Being an information and records coordinator isn't all that difficult. However, it does require training. I wanted to go further than that, and the records analysts were always happy to help.
Hi, Scott. It's Sue Pelkey from Syracuse.
Hey, great to meet you. I appreciate you making the trip.
Always happy to help.
Oh, that's good. I need it. I've had this program on my desktop and I barely used it.
No problem. It's a breeze.
Maybe. The calendar says Friday, but it sure feels like Monday, part 2. Well, I found a scan of the easement, but it was totally unreadable. Records never actually got the original. What a way to end the week. Most people look forward to the weekend. Barbecues, parties, movies. Me, I like to settle in with a good book. It was a long week, and it didn't help that my choice of reading material was, shall we say, off the norm.
I wrong to appoint you?
The auditor.
Okay, now that was a bridge too far. Work just invaded my dreams. I'm obviously in over my head, but thankfully I have people at the office to turn to.
I can't find this easement anywhere. It's getting really hot. I really use some insight.
Did you call the record center? I know they have a database of scanned easements.
They didn't have the original either. The scan was made from an old photocopy.
Maybe time to be thinking out of the box. You know the people that you work with and their working habits and their filing habits. Put yourself in their place and think where they may be putting this document.
Needle, meet haystack. Still, this is why she makes the big bucks. So I put myself in their shoes and it hit me. That massive cleanup legal did a while back. It was a long shot, but I printed up a report of everything they sent to records during that time and started eliminating. Finally, I checked a box staging area. And there it is, the original signed easement. The customer was right, we're digging in the wrong spot. This is gonna cost us, but maybe I could make a small silk purse out of a sow's ear.
Hey, you watch Jeopardy, right?
What? Yeah, why?
Okay, I'm going to give you an answer, and you're going to provide the question, okay?
Okay.
The answer is, what was in miscellaneous documents? You were so lucky I found that.
So how much trouble am I in?
Now, you're not in any trouble. You didn't do it intentionally, you just don't have a good records management system in place. And you're certainly not responsible for the scam.
And you know, come to think of it, your department doesn't have an information and records coordinator.
I think you would make a great candidate.
Me? Did you sleep through the last week?
So you goofed. Once you take the training, that won't happen again. And you'll learn how data quality and capture is essential to good records management. Come on, you already know the basics.
Can't get by on the basics.
So you learn. Records management has regular training and refresher courses.
Is there more money in it?
No.
Then why do you do it?
Well, it's a regulatory requirement.
Why do you do it?
It's important. It's necessary.
Can I think it over?
Absolutely.
Hey. Thanks.
It could have been a lot worse, all because somebody miswrote something on a piece of paper over 40 years ago. One piece of misinformation ultimately resulted in damage to customer property and tarnished the company's reputation. We didn't ensure data quality, and the record was neglected throughout its life cycle. We have to know the policies and adhere to them. It's not an impossible job, however it is vital, and we don't have to do it alone. I was lucky. Actually, we all are.
Great job, Scott. Well done, that's a really good job.
Be honest. Have I restored any of your confidence in me?
Truthfully, Scott, you never really lost it.
Because for every department, there's hope.
The preceding story has been fictionalized for dramatic purposes. In reality, the Record Center has a well-maintained database which would make finding the missing easement a lot easier. G.I.R.M. has been brought to you by Global Information and Records Management, where everything we do is for the record.